Don't make the mistakes that others have. Legal Essentials for Real Estate Professionals. Welcome to a course designed not just to teach you real estate law, but to help you survive and thrive in it. In today's fast-moving Arizona real estate market, mistakes are no longer small learning moments. They are lawsuits, complaints, lost commissions, and potential license discipline. This course is built around one powerful idea. The fastest way to grow as a professional is to learn from the mistakes others have already made. As a real estate professional in 2026, you are operating in a highly regulated and evolving environment. The rules have been modernized to reflect current industry practices, including online advertising, AI-generated content, electronic communication, and digital transaction management. These updates are not theoretical. They directly impact how you conduct business every single day. This course is structured to guide you through the most common legal mistakes made by Arizona licensees and show you how to avoid them. Each section connects to the next, beginning with advertising, because most violations start before a contract is ever written. From there, we move into disclosure, agency, compensation, and antitrust, all of which are deeply connected in real-world transactions. What you will learn and why it matters. The reality is simple. Most licensees do not get into trouble because they intended to break the law. They get into trouble because they did not fully understand how the law applies in everyday situations. A social media post, a casual text message, or a poorly worded MLS remark can easily become a violation that leads to a complaint and investigation. Throughout this course, you will learn how small decisions create large consequences. For example, an agent who forgets to include their brokerage name in a social media ad may believe it is a harmless oversight, but that mistake can result in disciplinary action. You will also learn how legal concepts are connected. Advertising leads to representation. Representation leads to fiduciary duties. Fiduciary duties lead to disclosure obligations, and disclosure failures often lead to lawsuits. Understanding how these pieces fit together is what separates an average agent from a professional who is protected and confident. The 2026 real estate environment. Today's real estate market is faster, more competitive, and more digital than ever before. Buyers are making decisions quickly, sellers expect immediate results, and agents are communicating through texts, emails, social media, and AI tools. While technology creates opportunity, it also creates risk. Modern rules now clearly apply to digital activity. Online advertising, websites, social media posts, and even short-form content must comply with the same expectations as traditional advertising. This means that what you post in seconds can create liability that lasts for years. Additionally, broker supervision remains critical. Brokers are responsible for supervising the actions of their licensees, including advertising, communication, and transaction management. This means your actions do not just impact you, they impact your brokerage as well. Learning through mistakes, real-world approach. This course takes a practical, story-based approach to learning. Instead of simply listing rules, we will walk through real-world scenarios, common mistakes, and actual risks that agents face every day. For example, imagine an agent posts a listing on social media without identifying their brokerage. The post gets shared, generates leads, and even results in a contract. Everything seems successful until a complaint is filed. Now the agent faces an investigation, possible fines, and disciplinary action. The lesson is clear. Success does not eliminate risk. Compliance does. How this course flows. This course is intentionally designed to build step-by-step understanding. We begin with advertising rules because this is where most agents unknowingly create liability. We then transition into disclosure and non-disclosure, where failure to communicate important information can lead to lawsuits. Next, we explore buyer agency, focusing on fiduciary duties and representation risks. We then examine compensation and commission issues, where misunderstandings can lead to disputes. Finally, we address antitrust laws, boycotts, and price fixing, which carry serious legal consequences. Each section connects, reinforcing the idea that real estate law is not isolated. It is a continuous chain of responsibility. Your role as a professional. Being a real estate licensee is not just about selling property. It is about managing risk, protecting clients, and operating within the law. Your clients rely on you not just for market knowledge, but for guidance and professionalism. When you understand the law, you build trust. When you ignore it, you create liability. The most successful agents are not the ones who avoid mistakes completely. They are the ones who understand how to prevent, recognize, and correct them quickly. Online discussion. Question: why do most real estate agents get into legal trouble, even when they are trying to do the right thing? Answer: most agents lack a full understanding of how rules apply in real-world situations and rely on assumptions instead of proper knowledge, leading to unintentional violations. Question: how has technology increased risk for real estate professionals in today's market? Answer: technology has increased speed and visibility. Social media, texting, and AI tools allow agents to communicate instantly, but these communications still create legal responsibility and can easily lead to violations if not handled properly. Question: why is advertising the first and most important topic in this course? Answer: advertising is often the first point of contact with the public and the first place where mistakes occur, creating legal exposure before any contract is formed.